Okay, welcome. I'm glad that you've joined me today. We're going to start by doing a brain calming reset. So place your hands intertwined behind your head, and without moving your head, look with your eyes to the left as far as you can and hold it for a count of 10. And then gently bring your eyes back to front. And now, without moving your head, look to the right as far as you can and hold that for a count of 10. And gently bring your eyes back to front. And you can release your hands. So fantastic. Sometimes we can overthink our overthinking. Our minds churn out all kinds of thoughts, and it feels impossible to turn it off. For some, this may be occasional, but for others, this is a constant daily struggle. In any case, this nonstop mental gymnastics chews up your life force energy and leaves you feeling depleted. So let's quiet the mind in a new way so that the life force can be used for productive and creative living. In this session, we'll focus on statements, affirmations, and forgiveness for many of the things that are consciously and unconsciously circulating in our minds. I have a mala or prayer beads here. And this one I will use only for this purpose, which is not what prayer beads are made for, but for availability, I chose to use this vehicle. As we say these statements, I will move from bead to bead, infusing this statement into each one. And doing this daily, I can strengthen the charge in these beads and I can wear it and remember to be calm. Disease feeds on fear, and healing cannot exist in a state of fear. So fear is diminished when kindness and love increases. Each time you do this exercise, try to move your consciousness into your heart space. Instead of thinking and analyzing up here, try to bring it down and feel if it's aligned with kindness or if it's closed off or resistant to it. Feel it here in your chest, each statement radiating throughout your body. Make a note of any resistance you feel in your body with particular statements. And as time goes on, see if sensations shift and change. Those that don't shift and change will need extra attention, and we can address them in a future meditation. So first, I'm going to sing Gashita's sacred song into the mala. So you can just relax and listen. Om Say Savanata Om Say Savanata Ooh, ooh, hey, safe men come, saken. Safe men come, saken. Ooh, safe no. Ooh, for safe. Safe men come, saken. For no te say for no te come forte come forte come forte come forte for no te for new song tien cano for new song tien cano Yum for Jade, Yum for Jade, for new song Tien Cano. Okay, take your mala and on the end bit that is here, hold that end in your hand. And we're going to say the Pangu Shengong maxim into that large bead. And this will start our practice today. So take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. Now take a deep breath and relax and settle into a place of calm. We will start with the first bead and then move around going bead to bead. The first one, what would it take to have all actions in my life provide a path to the highest and greatest outcomes? Next, please forgive me as I work to take responsibility and make amends for the disharmony in me and the disharmony I put out into the universe. Next, today I let go and release everything and anything that is not aligned with kindness and respect. Next, I am the power and authority in my life. Next, I forgive myself for believing I cannot be more successful than my parents. Next, I give my parents permission to forgive me for blaming them for my unhappiness. I forgive myself for believing life is a struggle and one must accept this. Next, I forgive myself for believing having lots of money is not honorable. Next. I forgive myself for believing I am too scared. Next. I forgive myself for believing I cannot become free of my addictions. Next. I forgive myself for believing there is no solution. Next. I forgive myself for believing that anger is my only choice. Next. I forgive myself for believing I am not creative. I forgive myself for allowing abandonment to prevent me from loving and healing myself. I forgive myself for believing that I am not good enough. I forgive myself for choosing fear over love and forgiveness. I forgive myself for believing I cannot succeed because of the events from my past. I forgive myself for believing you have to give to receive. I forgive myself for allowing grief to prevent me from loving and healing myself. I forgive myself for allowing abandonment to prevent me from loving my partner. I forgive myself for believing that others need to change for me to feel good. I forgive myself for believing there isn't enough money. I forgive myself for believing that I require my partner's approval to feel happy, confident, and secure. I forgive myself for believing there is not enough time to get things done. I forgive myself for withholding love from others. I forgive myself for believing life is a struggle. I forgive myself for believing I can never be free from pain. I forgive myself for believing others can control me. I forgive those whose unconscious life choices negatively affect my health and well-being. I forgive myself for believing I can't get organized. I forgive myself for believing if only people could understand what I've been through, I'd be well. I forgive myself for believing that abandonment is my only choice. I forgive myself for believing that grief is my only choice. I forgive myself for using abandonment as an excuse to fail to love myself and others. I forgive myself for believing life is out to get me. I forgive myself for believing I cannot forgive what was done to me. I give my mother permission to forgive me for believing that she did not love me. I forgive myself for believing I can't do it. I forgive myself for believing telling the truth is too risky. I forgive myself for believing it is all my fault. I forgive myself for believing I can't trust myself. I forgive myself for believing I can't trust others. I forgive myself for believing I can only achieve a portion of what I really want in life. I forgive myself for believing I have to accept less than I feel I deserve. I forgive myself for believing that speaking your truth leaves you vulnerable. I forgive myself for believing I cannot achieve the success I want. I forgive myself for not knowing what I want. I forgive myself for allowing others to tell me what I should want. I forgive myself for believing I cannot achieve my goals. I forgive myself for believing I am not worthy. I forgive myself for believing it's not my fault. I give my partner permission to forgive me for blaming them for my unhappiness. I forgive myself for believing it is not worth trying. I forgive myself for believing that my father didn't love me. I forgive myself for believing my children have to change for me to feel good. I forgive myself for believing that there is not enough. I forgive myself for choosing worry over love and forgiveness. I forgive myself for believing if I try, I will fail. I forgive myself for believing it's all part of getting old. I give myself permission to transform and transmute all substances, energies, frequencies, or other known or unknown items accumulated from others for my highest and greatest good. I am protected and free to pursue my own goals. I love and accept myself as I recognize fear of quiet, acquiring others' cooties, and I give myself permission to completely release that fear from my body, mind, and soul, and in its place, fill the void with healing light, transforming the energies of others into beneficial energy. I digest and pass through life with ease, and I have all that I need to live my life in a fulfilling way. I can harmoniously live in my environment. And here's a code, 57322390014. I am clear in my communication with life. I am free to enjoy life right now. Today, I will accept love and kindness and appreciate whatever life brings. I am freely able to nurture myself and the people around me and care for the places I consider home. I love who I am. I am grounded in my own power. I am secure on all levels. I am flexible, flowing, and accommodating. I am a creation of divine love and kindness. I trust life to unfold before me in positive ways. The opportunities to freely move through life readily come to me. I feel safe and secure in who I am. I claim my own power. I lovingly create my own reality. I lovingly protect myself with thoughts of joy and peace. The past is forgiven and forgotten, and I am free in this moment. Today, I accept myself and love myself exactly how I am at this moment. I am centered, calm, and in balance. The universe approves of me. I trust my higher self. Help me to show respect to myself by opening a pathway for me to be in an environment where self-respect can and will be nurtured. The joy of life pulsates through my body in an abundant way. All actions in my life provide a path to good outcomes, and I release the old and welcome the new. I forgive the past and leave it in the past. I know who I am. I can speak and express myself freely. I see beauty in me. When I ask, the universe provides all that I need in abundance. I am confident in who I am, where I stand in the world, and what I can contribute. I choose to circulate the joys of life. I am willing to nourish myself. I am loved and accepted just as I am, just as I love and accept others for who they are. I am at peace with my own feelings, feel safe where I am, and create my own security. I am worthy to ask for what I need. I let the beautiful energy of life flow through me. I am open and willing to fully live. I release the past. I cherish myself and my beautiful sexuality. I love and accept myself even when I feel small and insignificant. I open myself to joy in love, which I give freely and receive freely. I let it be. I am loved. As I move into greater understanding of who I really am and greater understanding of who I want to be, help me to have the courage to become it. Help me to have the courage to embody that which I deeply value. Help me to see myself through the eyes of awe. Now take a deep breath. And we're back to the end bead. And we will close with this maxim again. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. Wear this mala today, and every time you begin to overthink something, touch it and take 3 deep breaths, finding your calm center and feeling it with kindness from your heart space. Listen to this recording every day for 40 days and see how your mind shifts. I would also suggest learning and practicing Pangu, Shengong, Qigong to cultivate more life force and energy and develop a kinder and more gentle heart. And you may feel free to reach out and contact me concerning instruction. So may you stand in wonder and awe at the beauty that surrounds you in every moment, joining in full connection to heavenly things, earthly things, and humanity as a whole.